Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Bringing Division video. What I guess today is this week's Ender Reset. As always, if you guys are looking for specific things like weapons, gear mods, anything like that, make sure to check out the description below. There's going to be timestamps over there, so it's going to make things a little bit easier to find in the video. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. So starting off first, you guys want to check out the Special Blueprints Avenger, and there's one thing from him I would recommend buying, and what that is Electronics Gear Mod Blueprint. As you guys know, electronics is not the most popular thing in the game right now. It's not really the best either, but if you guys ever need these mods like skill power, electronic mods, or skill haste electronic mods, or health electronic mods, instead of farming for them, instead of looking for them in missions or PvP, you could just have the blueprint on your character, and it's going to make things a little bit easier. Up next, you guys want to check out the Special Equipment Avenger, and the first thing is this ACR. What it comes with is 18% enemy armor damage, 17.9k base damage, which keep in mind, will vary depending on how much firearms you have on your build. And as for the talents, it has Ferocious, Capable, and Unforgiving. This, in my opinion, is a great PvE weapon if you're making a 6P striker build, or just pretty much any PvE build. Having Ferocious and Unforgiving on your gun is really good. The last thing is I would probably get rid of Capable, go for Destructive, or even something like Responsive for this weapon, and it will be very good. Going all the way down, you guys want to check out this SR7 suppressor. This one's actually really good. It comes with 18% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance, and 6% headshot damage. The only bad part about this is it does not fit on any SMGs, so if you plan on using this on your house or your MP7, MP5, unfortunately this thing does not fit. But besides that, this is a great purchase if you guys ever need this for future builds, or you just have a worse one right now. I'd recommend buying this 100%. The final item you guys want to check out is the Small Grip. What it comes with is 19% critical hit damage, 5% reload speed, and 2.50% stability. This once again is a really great buy. If you have a worse one, definitely replace it and buy this one, because finding 19% critical hit damage grips is actually pretty hard in the game. The final Avenger you guys want to look at the base operations is this Advanced Weapon Avenger upstairs. What he's actually selling is a pretty good lightweight M4. This one has 22% enemy armor damage, 18.1k base damage, and for the talents, it has Capable, Unforgiving, and Predatory. Honestly, get rid of Capable, go for something like Responsive or Vicious, and this thing will be actually pretty good for PvP as a secondary weapon, because it does have Predatory on it, and this is really good for the Dark Zone or even Last Stand. The last thing is this M870 shotgun, and what it comes with is 339.50% stagger, 150k base damage, and for the talent it has Capable, Brutal, and Responsive. This shotgun's actually really good for headshots. If you are snapping on the head, it's really easy to kill enemies, even if it's a real player or a NPC. Brutal, Responsive, really good on a shotgun. The last thing I would recommend doing is probably getting rid of Capable, go for Unforgiving, and this thing will be very nice. Heading over to Camp Clinton, the first person you guys want to talk to is the Special Blueprints Avenger. The one thing from him I would recommend buying is this Surplus SVD blueprint. I say this pretty much every time there is one being sold. This is the best semi-automatic sniper rifle in the game at the moment. It's the most accurate and it does a lot of damage as well. So if you don't have a good blueprint, if you don't have a good SVD, this thing is a must buy for you. Next up, you guys want to talk to the Special Equipment Avenger, still at Camp Clinton, and the first thing you guys want to look at is this Liberator. What it comes with is 18% enemy armor damage, 17.8k base damage, and for the talents it has Responsive, Determined, and Skilled. This in my mind is a pretty good secondary assault rifle as well. Responsive, Determined are actually really good for both PvP and PvE, and for the last talent, Skilled, you can honestly keep that if you want to use it as your secondary, but personally I would reroll that, go for Unforgiving or even Vicious, and this thing would be pretty dope. Scrolling all the way down, you guys want to check out this Rugged Mini Reflex sight. This one comes with 7% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage, and 2.50% stability. I don't know why every time I post a vendor reset video, a lot of people always ask me if there's a scope with critical hit chance being sold. Whenever there's not, I always get, requests if I could show in the next one. So this one is being sold this week at the Camp Clinton safe house. If you guys want to check it out, if you guys want to buy it, if you need it, once again, check out this safe house. The Cavern safe house is next on my list, and what he's actually selling is a prototype performance mod. that is a 2% pulse critical hit chance mod. This one's really good to have if you're making a high crit chance kind of build for PvP or PvE, or if you want to just support your teammates, you want to help them out and give them a bit more crit chance whenever you're running your pulls. This thing is really helpful to have. Up next, you guys want to visit the Madison Stand Safe House, and what he's actually selling is a really good prototype firearms mod. What it comes with is 264 firearms and 3,263 skill power. Unfortunately, it does come with skill power, which is not the best choice for many builds in the game right now. Obviously, if you're making a specific skill power build, this mod is really good to have. But like I said, if you are missing this, if you are in need of this type of mod, check out the Madison Stand Safe House. The final open world Avenger you guys want to visit is the South Pole Avenger, and what he's actually selling is a really good prototype stamina mod. What it comes with is 265 stamina and 3,268 skill power. Once again, it is a skill power mod, but if you guys are in need of this, or you want, to pretty much have it in your stash, whatever the case is, this mod is really good to have as well. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you guys want to visit is the East 58th Street checkpoint. What he's actually selling is a pretty good rehabilitated mask. This one actually heals you for 2% every second during a status effect. In my mind, this is really good for PvP or PvE. If you want to experiment with this mask, if you want to see, a specific build, this mask is pretty good to have. But what it comes with is 1,269 stamina, 4% critical hit chance, and 16% blind/death resistance. Honestly, you could keep it how it is right now. It's pretty much perfect, I would say. Probably you can go in the minor attribute and get burn resistance for PvP, but if you guys don't want to mess with it at all, just keep it how it is. The East 53rd Street checkpoint is the next person you guys want to visit. What he's actually selling is a VX1 scope. This one's really good for headshots if you're making a Hunter's Faith build, if you're making a MDR kind of sentry build. This scope is really good to have. It comes with 18% headshot damage, 4% critical hit damage, and 2.50% stability. Although you're missing a critical hit chance, it's not that big of a deal. As I said, if you are in need of this, once again, check out this safe house. A couple spots down, you guys want to check out the East 42nd Street checkpoint, and he's actually selling a pretty good prototype performance mod. What this mod is a 2% pulse critical hit damage, so if you don't want a critical hit chance mod as I showed you guys before in the video, you want to use a crit hit damage mod. This one is really good, and this one's for sale as well. So if you are making a pulse kind of build, if you're making a type of support build for your teammates for the underground or PvP, this mod is really nice to have. One spot down at the East 40th Street checkpoint, there are some really good Savage gloves for sale. What they come with is 1,246 stamina, 5% critical hit chance, 12% SMG damage, and 9% skill haste. Honestly, I would reroll the skill haste, go for critical hit damage. As you guys know, for SMG builds and SMGs in general, critical hit damage is really good to have, really important. So besides that, these gloves are actually really nice. Heading over to the west side, you guys want to check out the West 39th Street checkpoint. What he's actually selling is a really good magazine. What it comes with is 118% magazine size, 3% critical hit chance, and 5% rate of fire. Honestly, if you guys don't have a really good magazine for PvP or PvE, this one is a must buy. It comes with rate of fire and crit chance, and that's pretty much what you always want on your magazine. So as I said, if you're missing this for your SMGs or ARs, you definitely want to check out this Avenger. The West 42nd Street checkpoint is the next person you guys want to visit, and what he's actually selling is a pretty good prototype performance mod. What it comes with is 5% ballistic shield damage resilience. This one's really good to have if you're making a PvP or PvE D3 FNC build. As you guys know, those things are pretty good, but the shield can be a little bit weak and the damage can be a little bit overwhelming at sometimes. So having these mods is really good. It's going to make you a little bit more tanky, a little bit more, I guess, stronger for both PvP or PvE with your D3 build. So once again, if you guys are curious about this, check out the West 42nd Street checkpoint. Last but not least, you guys want to visit the West 46th Street checkpoint in the DZ, and what he's actually selling is a prototype performance mod that is a 6% first aid ally heal. If you guys are making a reclaimer build, if you guys are making a tactician healer build, this mod is a must to pretty much provide better heals for your teammates with your first aid. So if you don't have this, if you are interested in buying this, once again, it's available at the West 46th Street checkpoint. Anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.